Hello, I am Pat Williams, and today my tutorial is on deadlift. A little bit of background information on deadlifts first before we begin. Deadlift is a strength exercise. It focuses on the back, primarily the lower back. Why do deadlifts? Well, first, deadlifts makes you stronger, makes your back stronger. Why does it matter if my back's stronger? Because your back is a huge muscle. Also because your back is part of your core, and your back stabilizes your whole body, your posture, keeps you upright. It's involved with every single movement, sitting, standing, walking. Okay, now back to the tutorial. First, we're going to go over some of the things that you will need. Your attire, you're going to want to wear an athletic outfit. So that consists of either a t-shirt, long sleeve or short sleeve, shorts or pants, but they have to be athletic shorts, like either gym, track, running shorts, sweatpants, etc. As far as shoes are concerned, so for deadlifts, it really is imperative that you have a flat-footed stance. So that being said, you want to have shoes that have flat soles, so like Converse, Vans. There are some people who go barefoot. I am not suggesting that you go barefooted, considering that you would be in a gym, most likely, or if not in the gym, you will be around heavy weights, and it would not be good for that to get on your toes. So that being said, flat-foot shoes. Other materials that you are needed. So you're going to need an open space. Just to let you know, this is a full body movement. So like another full body movement would be jumping jacks. So you need like at least a 10-foot by 10-foot area to work in, so you can not knock anything over. Also, as far as the weights are concerned, you will want a barbell. Barbells are about inch and a half in diameter, and they are 45 pounds. If you want, there are smaller size bars. You do not necessarily have to have a standard bar, but a standard barbell would be best to perform the exercise, considering as you progress, this is what you would be using as you progress. As far as weight is concerned, like the barbell is 45 pounds, so you really don't need to add more weight if you don't feel like you are ready to. For some people that are a little bit stronger naturally, if you want, there are plates that range from 2.5 pounds to 45 pounds. The only big thing I would like to specify is whatever you put on one side of that barbell must go on the other side of that barbell. And if you are going to include weights, you must include a weight collar or a weight clip in order to keep those plates on both sides of the barbell without falling off. And we're back. So now that we went over some introductory things, some of the materials you would need, the space you would need. Also like to let you guys know, a little side note, if you go to any of your local gym that has a weightlifting gym like Anytime Fitness, LA Fitness, you will have all the materials you need to perform a deadlift. You will not need to go out and buy these materials yourself. Now, for starters, if you decided that you wanted to be an overachiever and add extra plates to the bar, I would like to first instruct you to place the equal amount of weight on both sides of the bar and slide them in till they cannot go any further, and then put your clips on both sides. So that way you will not have to worry about the weight falling off. Now next, in a flat-footed stance, you want to position yourself approximately 2 inches from the bar. Now, with the bar on the ground, you will not be able to be as close as you want because of your feet getting in the way, unless, of course, you already have weight on with which the bar would be raised from the ground. So, in the event you do not have weight, which most of you will not, you will move the bar closer to your shin as you begin to move the bar upward when you get into your form. Now, you want your feet shoulder width apart. You want to point your toes forward, slightly out. Now, before you want to come back, you want to straighten and tighten your back. First by flexing the core and pulling your shoulders back. When you pull your shoulders back, you feel your chest pushing upwards. Imagine you were trying to pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades. Now, while maintaining that stiff back and posture, you want to bend at your hips, tilt forward, and slightly bend at your knees. At this point, your back should be parallel to the ground, it should be straight, your chest should be over the bar, and your hands should be drooped down straight next to your knees. Maintaining this position, reach down and grab the bar. Now this is when you're going to move that bar approximately 2 inches from your shins. And actually, if you want to get closer, you can go ahead and get closer. Some guys like to be touching, other people like to be a little bit farther apart. So you want to get set by grabbing the bar on both sides, directly at your shins. And you want to be continuing, while you're down in this position, to be squeezing that pencil blade. So your back is stiff, your chest is high, you're bent over at your hips, and you are holding the bar. Now, you want to tilt your hips slightly back, as if you are sitting back. Now what this is going to do, this is going to cause you to look up. Now you're going to keep your back flat, but you're going to be at an angle now. And at this time, the slack will be pulled out of the bar. Now, in order for you to start going up, you want to drive with your hips and your lower back and your butt straight to the sky. Once you begin to drive with your hips and raise your hips forward, the bar should begin to raise. And then you should squeeze your butt out, and that should straighten you out. And then once you get to the top, you want to thrust your hips forward, shoot your shoulders back, arch, push your chest up, and tight squeeze. And now you have performed a successful deadlift. Now you want to safely lower this weight back to the ground by leaning at the waist again and slowly lowering the weight back to the ground. Now, I want to give a brief warning. Throughout this whole process, you notice I mentioned a lot about keeping your back straight and keeping your shoulders pulled back. For this lift, it's a full body lift, and form is key. In any exercise, form is key. But this lift particularly, if you do not keep your back straight, if you arch your back, just imagine your spine. With your spine straight, you're pulling upwards. If your back is arched, or this way or that way, now you're folding your spine, and it causes injury. So I also want to reiterate, keep your back straight and tight throughout this whole process. You should be fine. Now for a demonstration video. The video to the right is of me performing a deadlift times 3 with 475 pounds. Enjoy. And just because I am very, very proud of it and worked very hard to achieve it, here's me doing 530 pounds for one.
Oh, yeah. Ooh! Oh, yeah, that was easy. Ooh, that was easy.